Hello Courserians! This video is going to serve as an example for you in terms of how to submit your PSA assignment. But I'm also going to show you how to do one from scratch. So let's get started here. So if you come to the course website, you'll see that we now have this PSA assignment portal. And this will be the place that you will submit your file. And we're going to go over that later, specifically in this assignments region. But let's pretend you are just getting started. Let's say you need some help getting started with any kind of software that you might have. And say you don't have Microsoft Office and you don't know how to even begin. I'm going to go ahead and create something like a poster, and I'm going to do that out of the Google Docs software that I told you is free and you can use it. I gave you the link for that, so I'm going to type in docs.google.com. And you'll have to log into your Google account, but I'm going to go ahead and create something. Now once you open this, you're going to see a variety of options that you could do. Document is going to look much like Microsoft Word, presentation much like PowerPoint, spreadsheet like Excel, and you have a variety of other things. I'm going to go ahead and work on a presentation because I'm very familiar with PowerPoint, and it brings you up a screen that, again, looks like you can make something like a slideshow or even use that as the basis for a poster. So I'm going to pick a theme, just this light gray option. And the actual software is pretty intuitive. So I'm going to add some text. I'm going to say this is my example. I'm going to get rid of this, delete it, bring this down. And I've already started. Now, you can imagine adding in some nice, clever text that relates to prescription drug abuse here as well. Now I want to add a picture. How would I do that? Well, I'm going to go to Creative Commons. Remember, you want to try to use things that are available to you, that aren't copyrighted and aren't going to get you in trouble for reusing them. And Creative Commons is a great place to find those images. These are files, these are image files that you are able to share and use. So I'm going to type in drug because I want just something that will give me a picture of a drug. And sure enough, here's something that looks nice. This looks like I would like to use this in my PSA. I'm going to go ahead and right click and copy that image and come back over to my presentation and paste it in. So you can do that by a couple ways. Control V would be another way to paste it in. So now I have my image in and now I have my text. In fact, this is a very suitable PSA. You know, assuming that I actually created something that related to prescription drug abuse and was a bit more clever and creative than this, that would be perfectly fine. And I just did that in about a minute. So again, it doesn't take a lot of work. You can really try to play around with this and get at what you want. Now, if I want to submit this, I actually need to convert it into a different file. And this is going to help ensure that people who don't have specific software are going to be able to actually open your poster. So the easiest way to do that is to convert it into a PDF because most people have the software to look at PDFs. So what you're going to do is come under File and go to Download As, and then you can say PDF Document. So I'm going to save this file. I'm going to share this as my sample PSA to my desktop. What's nice about Google Drive is that you will always have this file whenever you log into Google. So it's much like the cloud services that you will be able to access from multiple computers, not just whatever computer you made it on. So I'm going to go ahead and find my PSA, which is here, my sample PSA, and I'm going to come back to our website and we're going to go into the PSA assignment portal. That's on your navigation bar. If you scroll down, you're going to see this area called Assignments. And this is where you're actually going to be able to do your submission. So we're saying that the draft phase, this is the first part of the assignment where you're developing your draft file, is up. So let's go ahead and go to that assignment. It's going to tell you a number of things. You need to certify that this is your own work and that you did everything in it. So we're going to tell it that yes, that is my I am agreeing to the honor code. And what you can do here is go ahead and upload your file. Now there are a couple of things. If you're uploading a video, you're just going to want to copy and paste the link into this text box. If you are actually loading a print file like I just made, a PDF, then you can go ahead and actually attach that file. So I'm going to go ahead and find my file. Sample PSA. And so now I have attached that. I'm also going to just give a brief description of what this is. So this is an example PSA. So you might actually give a little bit more information regarding what you did. Say, I'm trying to spread awareness about drug disposal, or trying to teach about the safety of prescription drugs versus illicit drugs. So you might type a little bit of an informational piece just so that your reviewers actually know what they're looking at. Okay? So I've attached my file. I've submitted the honor code verification, and at this point I will just submit it for grading. And so at this point, everything has been submitted. You are done with what you need to do right now. After the deadline has passed, then we'll go ahead and Coursera will start to collate all of these files and disperse them out to assign peers, your peers or the classmates, to actually start reviewing them. So at this point, your work is done, and this is the procedure to do it.